As a studio owner, you're probably juggling customer service, time management, creating systems, and maybe even just finding a little downtime. With so many priorities pulling at you, it's easy to overlook some of the simple but powerful tasks that can move your studio forward. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 things I see studio owners skip most often. Things that, if you stay on top of them, will save you time, build trust with families, and actually put more money in your pocket. Welcome to Dance Studio Owner Life Coaching. I am Ginger Haithcox, and I help studio owners overcome negative thought patterns so they can create peaceful lives and profitable businesses. Each week, we talk about money, mindset, and self care because running a studio isn't just about teaching classes, it's about shaping a business that grows with you and supports your dreams. So, these are the 5 most overlooked items that I am finding with my coaching clients. So, whenever we talk about things that might be overwhelming a studio owner or things that might be difficult to stay on top of, all these different things that might be bugging them or a thorn in their side. Um, these are things that are recurring themes that are coming up. So I thought it'd be a good idea to share this with you and kind of unpack each one of them. So the first one is pretty simple. It's updating your Google business profile. So often we just want to be seen, we want to do some advertising that doesn't cost anything, and we just want to increase the visibility of our studio and our programs. What I'm finding is folks are not necessarily keeping their free Google business profile updated. There might only be street view photos of your business, and that's a missed opportunity because you can show off your students, your faculty, your interior of your building, all those things on that listing. You can post updates similar to social media with new classes, events, and programs that you're doing, and even coupon codes. And this is the kind of thing that helps when people are searching your business so they can see a bit about what you're about. What's the vibe? What are the things that you do? What do you offer? Is there anything new or exciting? I've seen studios have great success when they just take the time to upload videos, claim your profile, upload videos, add information, keep it up to date, and that kind of starts to build trust with people who do not know your business. But they're able to see, okay, they're keeping things active, things are up to date. Oh, look, they're offering this new program. And it's a great, easy way to build some credibility and make you easier to find. Now, the second one is refreshing your website homepage. This one is huge. So many times I see studio websites that they're fine. They've got pictures of dancers, they've got information, but they might be missing the current year's information. Or it says now enrolling for summer, but it's September. There's things that are inconsistent, even. There might be a link that no longer works. There might be also a missed opportunity to capture leads. So, your website homepage is one of those tools that kind of replaces the old school trifold brochure that people had back in the day, right? This is a way for people to learn about your business, get information on what's their next step of what to do if they want to get involved, and find what they're looking for. So if someone's new to your business, they're probably looking for, how do I get information? How do I get pricing, classes, whatever. And if you have nothing on your website for them to take the next step and get information, then that's a missed opportunity, right? It's not enough to just have pictures of dancers and to have your mission statement and maybe a quote or videos of your competition team. That's all great. But if there's no way for them to contact you or say they're interested and maybe they want a tour or a trial class, then it's not serving you. So think about updating your website homepage at the bare minimum. Bare minimum, do this quarterly. I like to do it more often. There's all kinds of great things and information and content that you can put on your homepage. Now, that said, please do not clutter your homepage. The reason for this is the majority of the people who are searching for something on a device to learn about a business, they're doing it from a mobile device, they're doing it from a tablet or a phone. And if you're scrolling on your smartphone, you don't want your thumb to get tired just thumbing through trying to find information, right? Keep your homepage clean, well organized, and the most pertinent information that is available for the public. Your homepage of your website is not supposed to be this exhaustive list on downloads and forms for your current customers. That can go somewhere else, right? And so it's the same thing that happens in the physical world where you're when you walk into your studio, the things on your front door or maybe things that are on your front desk are really basic information, right? But the more detailed information, the other information for current clients, that's housed somewhere else, right? Maybe you email it out to those classes that it applies to, or you create a flyer and give it to specific people. Same thought with your website. Keep it open to the public information, nothing overly detailed, and have the thought of this website homepage may be the only thing a prospective customer sees. So, what do they need? What do they look for as a consumer? All right, number three. I am finding that people do not document their lead nurture process. So, what I mean by that is there is a process, whether you like it or not, there is a process from the time that someone says they're interested in signing up for your studio all the way to the time that they pay and they are enrolled. And you, as a studio owner, know in your mind the things that you want to happen. You know the follow up that you want to happen. You know what you want your team to offer this person. You have an idea in your mind of respond in 24 hours, 48 hours, right? You have all these thoughts, but are you documenting them, right? So, what is great is this is simple and free, and it'll probably take you about 30 minutes to map it all out and then take a break and come back to it and do some tweaks. What you're going to do is create a flow chart. How do people get in touch? Maybe it's phone call, email, walk in, Facebook message. How do people reach out for information? Where do you send them next? Or what do you do? How do you respond to them? What is the follow up that they receive from your studio? How are they then invited in? Is it to an event? Is it a trial class? Is it a tour? Is it a meeting? Whatever it is. And then how are they nurtured from that point on? Information shared with them. And then how do they become enrolled and paid? Once you work this out on paper, then save it, keep it electronically, and share it with your team. Use it to train your front desk team. Use it to train your teachers, because even though they are not the ones making the phone calls, they are part of the process when that customer comes in. Your teachers and your front desk need to know, how are they supposed to greet the person? Are they supposed to give them a special welcome bag? Are they supposed to offer to do a shoe fitting? All the process that you want in your business needs to be documented and shared with your team. This is one of the easiest standard operating procedures that you can create and share with your team that will create so much momentum and so much success. All right, number four. This is a big one, and it is simple and hard at the same time. Number four is talking with your staff. That's because staff can often feel unseen or unheard, and they could lead to frustration or even turnover. So many times when I talk to studio owners, they get frustrated that maybe front desk person isn't doing this and they should know what to do, or this teacher isn't meeting the deadline, or the parent complained about such and such and I don't know what that teacher is doing. What I often do not hear is just connecting with your team, asking them how they're doing, Some of us are so stressed that we don't really want to rock the boat and ask people how things are going. We say, no news is good news. But the truth of the matter is, it's not until it's a safe relationship where people can feel comfortable being honest that you're going to uncover maybe the needs of your staff. So, a great example is, hey, how's that preschool class going for you? Now, you might get a simple answer of like, oh, it's okay. But what if you ask further? You can say, do you need any help with the syllabus? Or do you have any students that might be challenging? Do you need any help? How can I best support you? Are there any resources that are missing? In this space, you might find, oh, we don't have enough purple scarves, or we're missing a teddy bear, or maybe there are dots on the floor getting worn down, and the kids don't want to stand on a dot that's torn up, right? There's things that are going to come out in those conversations that are going to save you so much time and frustration by just bringing questions to your team and allowing them to talk openly. So I think of it as building a relationship with your staff, and this goes for all roles within your business. Ask your leadership team, hey, how is the dance company going? Are these students enjoying the experience? Are you enjoying it? Or do you enjoy working with the teen ballet class this year? I know it's something new for you. Listen to what they have to share. When a new conflict arises, approach your staff and say, hey, can you let me know what happened? I heard that there was some challenging situation last night. Can you tell me what happened? You see, it's not going at them with an accusatory tone. It's getting proactive so you hear about things before they become a problem. You hear about things that they might be struggling with. Maybe it's kids out of dress code. Maybe it's something where they're feeling really tired. They have a full-time job and they're struggling to get to the studio on time. And this happened to me recently, right? We have students who struggle to be on time for a 5:30 p.m. class. And I also have a faculty member who's had to try to make special arrangements with her own full-time job to get to that same class on time. But the class that's after it got canceled. So there's actually room in the schedule to just move that entire class back 15 or 30 minutes. It's through those regular, just open conversations that you can find out, hey, these people are struggling, and we have a very easy, simple answer, a solution that will help everyone. So, of course, we're going to have a conversation and say, can we move this class back? This would accommodate everyone, the teacher and the students. This is so much better than being frustrated with a staff member who's consistently late, even though they signed up for that time slot. Sometimes things happen in our staff members' lives that are beyond their control, especially since they work part-time for us. If they have a full-time job, maybe their hours changed, maybe their supervisor changed, maybe their company got bought by private equity and they have different expectations of their team now. Things happen in their lives, and rather than punish them for it, let's honor the relationship and talk through and find solutions together. So, I say schedule some quick, regular check ins, ask what's working, what support they need, and this will pay off by boosting morale, loyalty, and alignment with your studio vision. And number 5, most overlooked thing that I am finding in my coaching practice, this is that people are not incrementally increasing their salaries. Now, I get it. Money is the biggest topic that studio owners are talking about. Not just now, but for all of time. People have had questions, challenges, things around money. But one of the things is you're working hard, but often underpaying yourself. You might be also underpaying your staff. And just small, regular raises can offset and support your budget. Even if it's $50 a month, start somewhere, okay? If you're not paying yourself, how do you slowly right that ship? You're not going to go from paying yourself $0 to $75,000, right? That's not realistic. But what could you do? What can you do, even if it's a small amount, to increase your salary? And then once you get to a good living wage, then you're going to start keeping up with the cost of living and get yourself to the true value that you bring to the business. This is a process that's probably going to happen over the years. It's not an overnight thing, right? Through this process, you'll find areas where, hey, I need to increase the fees on this, or tuition needs to go up. Maybe you need to make more profit from your shows or the costumes, right? And this will reinforce your value and helps you step into confident leadership. It's hard to feel like a confident leader when you're making pennies for the work that you do. It's hard to feel that your customers value what you do when you're not getting compensated for the value that you bring. So, this is a huge one, okay? Wherever you are on your journey of studio ownership, think about ways that you can support yourself in that process. If you are paying yourself well and you're doing great, okay, great. Do you have the emergency fund? Do you have all of your debt paid off? Do you have a retirement account? Do you have investments? Do you have a sustainable long range plan for when you're ready to phase out and maybe hire a manager to take over? Maybe you want to get your books ready so that you can sell your business. Wherever you're at, think about what financial steps, baby steps you can make to get things to where you want them to be. So these 5 tasks may not be glamorous, but they are powerful. By staying consistent with them, you'll strengthen your visibility, improve your systems, and remind yourself that your work deserves to be profitable. Choose one to focus on this week and watch how even small, intentional action can make a big difference. Now, if you are interested in coaching with me, visit my website, gingerheathcox.com/coaching. Fill out the form for a free breakthrough call, and we will figure out where you're stuck and the next right step for you. That website again is gingerheathcox.com/coaching. I can't wait to talk to you again next week. Take care, my friends.